Hey, real estate agents, welcome to the Weekly Closer. I'm your host, Jeff Underwood, along with my co-host, Joey Sampaga. How you doing back there, buddy?
I'm doing all right, brother.
Second time. Here we go, right? Yep. Hey, we got a great guest with us in the house today. That's Kirby Beaver with the Kirby team at Keller Williams, Glendale. How you doing, Kirby?
Yeah. I'm fantastic this morning. Thanks for having me.
And thanks for bringing your guest.
Yes.
I couldn't come without Tony.
Tony Scardina, security title. How's it going, Tony?
Man.
We are doing good. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah? Good.
Always.
You guys drove all the way over here.
All the way.
All the way.
And my car doesn't go east of I-17, so you're very, very
You said that earlier, so that's your thing, right?
It is.
You don't go east of the I-17.
No. West Valley only. West Valley girl.
Way West Valley.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. All the way out Buckeye.
Yeah, that's way out.
I'll go to California
Buckeye, that's
if
like
I have
halfway.
to.
Pretty close to
That
California.
is close. You're getting real close. Getting real
Exactly.
close. Well, why don't we start with you telling the agents that are watching or listening how long you've been in business in real estate and what got you into it in the first place?
So I have been in real estate for 5 years now. I actually got into it because I have 2 little boys. I'm a single mom. I wasn't single at the time when I got into real estate, but I just needed to be there. My oldest son has a little bit of learning disabilities, and the corporate world doesn't really help out with needing to go and go to IUP meetings and school appointments and stuff like that. So I just wanted to get into something that would give me a little bit more freedom, and it's worked out great, actually.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Make your own hours and all that good
I
stuff.
don't know about that.
Oh, come on.
It's 24/7 real estate, let's be real.
Absolutely. How long ago was it that you got in?
5 years.
5 years now. All right. Wow. Fairly.
5
Kind of-
years?
There's a lot of gray coming out
You're
now.
rocking it already. Yeah. So tell us, you've actually, so it's not just yourself now, right? You have a team
I
as
do.
well?
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to tell us a little bit about your team?
I do. I have a fantastic team. So I mainly do the listing side of things, and then I have a buyer's agent, Katie, and then we have an admin, Michelle, who's been phenomenal for our team. I couldn't do it without my girls, so
Yeah.
just all-girl team.
Shout out
Girl
to
power.
the rest of the team out there.
They're awesome.
Absolutely. And so what does this guy help you with? Is he like...
Nothing. No, I'm kidding. No, Tony has been instrumental. It was funny because I didn't realize I had a knack for marketing until I really started doing like my buyer guides and my seller guides and things like that. And then I gave them to Tony and I'm like, what do you think? And he's like, this is pretty good. I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm on the right track here. So he really helps us out a lot.
Yeah. So 5 years now, rocking and rolling, got a team, things are going great.
They are.
How does 2020, how's it looking for you right now?
I'm excited. 2020 is going to be a great year for us, I think. We had a bigger team at one point a couple years ago, and we've just really pared down to a core team, which I think is really helpful that, we can focus on our clients and make sure they're taken care of. And so we're just really like cooking this year. We have a lot of big goals to hit, and so hopefully we can get there. So send me those referrals.
Yeah, there you go. Well,
I
speaking
get to sit in on those meetings. They're very interesting.
Yeah.
Good marketing meetings.
Good stuff.
Yeah, once a week.
Speaking of referrals, now you said that about 85% of your business comes from referral, right? Which is I think what all agents want to have, right?
Yeah.
But very few, I think, do
it.
the things necessary to have that actually happen. But
yeah. Well, when I got into
that
real
working
estate like 5 years ago, I was brand new, didn't know. I joined KW. I've been with KW, diehard KW fan. There's a lot of training there. I definitely don't think I would be where I am today without KW. So that was really good. And I met an agent the same year I started, and she'd been in the business for 20 years, and her phone would just ring. Like, bling, there's a listing, bling, there's a buyer. And I'm like, wait, you're just sitting here and your phone's ringing. And she's like, well, I've been in the business forever. I get a ton of repeat referral business. And I'm like, I want to be you. Like, I don't want to go hunt people down. I want people to call me. And so that was like from the get-go, my mission was to just become the agent that people want to refer to.
Wow, that's awesome. So what do you feel like you're doing, or what have you done to really make that happen?
Well, I think the thing that's different about us is I like to say we bring a little bit of Southern charm to the Southwest. So I'm from Alabama. My family is all from there, but I've been
Roll
out
Tide,
here.
no?
Yes. Oh,
Or
big
Auburn?
Roll Tide. No. I actually went on a listing appointment and they were from Alabama, and I said, wait, Roll Tide or Auburn? And they go, Roll Tide. I go, great, because if you said Auburn, I'd charge you 7%. And it was really fun. So they've been good. But yeah, I wanted to just become really close to my clients and be there for them. So we're there every step of the way, and they end up all becoming our friends. So we end up doing quarterly client appreciation events, and they all are like begging, when's the next one? And some of our events are like highly sought after to come to. So I think it really helps, and then they end up inviting friends to it. So
that's cool.
I'd love to hear about those
tell
events.
us about some of the events. I think that I actually met with, an agent, I think it was a couple weeks ago. And that was one thing that she was talking about is, I need to do more like events for my clients. She's way on the east side, so you don't have to worry about it. But I'm just saying, I guess give us some examples of some of the most successful ones you've had.
So we've tried a couple different things. What really works for us is our happy hour events. We just did one literally last Friday at Tim Finnegan's, which is, they were amazing. They actually put our logo on the foam of the Guinness. So if you go to our Facebook page, you can see it. It looks really cool. So they were bringing out Guinness with our logo on it. I'm like, yeah, we're stepping it up a notch. We're getting cool.
Did Guinness know? No, I'm just teasing.
Where's the page?
Yeah. And it's
your
just
Facebook page.
Yeah, the Kirby team. If you just search the Kirby team, you'll find us on Facebook.
Cool.
So we had, it was just cool. Like they took it up a next level for us. So we just have them out, and it's so simple. It's stupid dumb, but it's easy, and our clients love it. And we just, it's booze and food, and who doesn't want that? And they just come and they show up, and they're so excited. I mean, years now of showing up to this thing, and it's like, sometimes they only make it to one event. Sometimes they come to all of them. We've had some clients that come from the very beginning and stay all the way to the end, and even after. I think we didn't leave the bar till like 10:30. Wow. So it's just
it was
sitting
a late
and talking.
night.
It was, yeah.
So do you guys do like any special things there other than just talking and
yeah,
drinking
like we
and
do
eating?
some raffles.
Okay.
We'll give away some movie tickets and stuff if they show up. We're actually raising money for charity right now, so we asked all of our clients, if you help us raise money for the Care Fund and donate for a raffle ticket, then we put them in for the drawing as well. And they're all like, yes, absolutely. Where do we sign up? So that's always cool. Our clients are huge supporters of ours and our charity. So we do the happy hour events, and then our biggest event is our family photo day. So I wanted to do something different that other agents don't do, and one of my clients was actually a photographer. So I do the same thing. My clients bring me business, I bring them business. So she's a photographer, and I said, hey, can you do some family photos for my clients? And it has been a hit. Like, we get invited to first birthday parties. I was in one of my clients' weddings, you name it. Like, that's why I said we just become friends, and we get invited to stuff. And so I went to this one of my clients' first year birthday party, and I have a little bit of OCD, and I saw a picture off to the side of the wall, and I'm like, why is the photo over there? And they go, we're expecting. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And they go, you're really going to have family photo day again, right? So now they have been to every family photo day. So they have them and their son, her pregnant, and then now them with both of the kids. So like every year they come and they want photos. So
wow. So do you pay the service?
Yeah, it's completely free. They can come and get, individual photos. We've had couples come with their dog. We've had everything from dressed to the nines to dressed in football gear. It's their photos. I don't really care, whatever they want. And we take care of it. We just meet outside in the park, and we have donuts and coffee and mimosas, and they end up staying at that too. They don't just show up for the photos. They'll get the photos, and then keeping the kids clean. That's always the
So is that like a morning type thing? Or?
Yeah, in the morning we'll do it. And it's usually, we have so many of our clients come that it's like kind of an all-day event.
Got it. And where do you do it?
We actually have been doing it at Saguaro Park.
Oh, okay.
So one of our photos, we have a peacock in front of our team photo. It was perfect. You could not have planned it any better. And we're standing there taking new team photos for this year, and this peacock just walks up and just poses right in front of it. And she's like, wow. Everybody just smile. And we're like, okay. And she got it. It was cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
So these are quarterly that you do?
Yeah,
So
quarterly
the happy
events.
hour also falls into the quarterly.
Yep, happy hour.
Right? Okay.
First quarter is always happy hour because the end of the year is busy with Christmas and things like that. So we want to do more of like a Happy New Year celebration. So happy hour in the first quarter. Second quarter is more of a family event, either family movies. We did Modern Round last year. Let everybody kind of come and get their aggression out and shoot some
little indoor shooting. The digital indoor shooting.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Indoor shooting.
It's
indoor
cool.
shooting.
It's like
digital.
Yeah, it's
digital.
virtual, kind of like a
Laser.
video game.
Real guns.
But they they have a kick, right?
Yeah, real guns. Just they're
with air or something.
Yeah, they're CO2 cartridge.
Wow.
Right.
It's a lot of fun. So they have pistols. They have like a AR style rifle.
But it's just a beam.
Yep, just a beam. But they do everything from video games to like police and military scenarios.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Don't shoot the hostage. That's always fun.
Oh, that's
I think I failed at that miserably.
You shot everyone.
Yeah. Everybody's dying.
Kirby, take your finger off the trigger.
Thank God it was virtual.
Wow.
So with while you're doing this and preparing for it, I'm sure there's some type of strategy that you do, or you send out flyers. I mean, what?
Yeah,
how do you get the word out?
we have to plan quite a bit in advance. We'll send postcards out. One of my favorite things that we use that Tony actually got me hooked on is Shout Boss.
Oh, okay, yeah. There
So,
you go.
when we had in the beginning, it was just me and I had 10 clients and I called every single one and texted them and it was easy. And then once you get over 100 clients, it becomes a little bit daunting. Like, how am I going to do real estate, take care of my kids? I'm like a hamster on a wheel. Like, I just am 24/7 going. If I sit still, something's wrong. So we started sending out the postcards a month in advance. We do Shout Boss, which is amazing. It'll do like a slide dial into their phone to remind them, and then it also sends out a text message.
Yeah.
So it'll send a text message a week before too, don't forget to RSVP. So that's been huge and instrumental in helping us kind of get
great.
in touch with our clients without having to make every single call.
Got it.
Wow, that's good.
So what's your next event coming up?
Second quarter will be movies, movies at the theater. So we'll pick a kids movie, because we have a lot of our single, either single or marrieds with no kids that come to the happy hour events that are more drinkers. We all like to have a couple cocktails, and then we want our families to come in. So we'll do movie at the theater. So
Got it.
Just
All
it's
right.
too hot. Come on, it's summertime.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be outside, so we'll just go into the theater.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. So social media, you also talk about a little bit.
Yes.
So tell us what you're doing. I mean, what platforms are you using and how?
Okay. So we do a lot of Facebook. It's huge. If you're scrolling and you see teal, teal obviously is our color.
I was going to say, cool shirt.
Yeah,
Cool
thanks,
logo.
man. I like
And
it.
you were going to bring me a beanie to
I
wear,
was like, dang it. Why did I not think about
I'd've
bringing
worn
you a
it
teal
during
beanie?
the-
That would have been awesome. So if you see teal, we were the first team to have teal. I'm starting to occasionally see some signs out there, and I'm like, who is that? So teal's our
Copying you.
thing.
They're like,
Yeah.
man, that teal, that's cool.
I think
I'm
Jeff
gonna have
would
to
look
use
good in
that.
teal.
Pops. Maybe we'll put a couple streaks in your goatee.
Yeah, I could do that. I could put those little attachment things.
little
whatever, those
beads
little
there.
Beads.
There you go. For the next time you're down in Rocky Point.
Next time you're in Mexico,
there we
you gotta
go.
get that done.
I don't know how that would go over.
Yeah.
No.
So we're doing Facebook, a lot of that, and a lot of our clients, we try to keep the same look, same feel, so that they know it's us. We do Tippy Tuesdays, so we try to give our clients, tips on, how do you clean the microwave,
Yeah.
things
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, or how to, get the track on your sliding glass door to run smoother. So any kind of tips and tricks, we do those every Tuesday. So just consistency, we're really trying to do that. And Michelle on my team, she's been instrumental in getting those out there. She just finds them. I gave her my mission and my vision, and she runs with it, which is great.
cool.
So it kind of gives me
Super
time.
detail oriented.
Yeah.
She really.
So are those video tips or?
So we're doing a lot more video this year. A lot of them's been pictures. I don't really like to get on video, but I'm forcing myself to do it. So we'll see.
Surprise.
I know.
Yeah.
Hence Tony.
I go, I'm going to break you into this
Yes.
and you're going to enjoy it.
Trial by fire. So we're doing a lot of that. The Facebook, and we have a VIP page too. That's a private page that all of our clients go into. So we give, concert tickets, movie tickets, anything that's kind of coming up that might be cool. We try to give back to our clients, as long as they're kind of sending us those referrals in and kind of share the love. So
Wow.
got to be special to get into that
Absolutely.
private group.
So Facebook is the big one.
It is, yeah. We're doing
Doing some
a lot.
Instagram stuff and all that.
We're doing
too?
some stuff on Instagram, trying to keep that same look and feel through it.
Yeah.
And we're doing a lot more on Google, thanks to Tony. We didn't realize, how much we're, asking our clients to give us referrals or recommendations online and stuff like that. And it's actually helping. We're getting a lot more SEO hits to our website and things by doing it. So
And what do you pay for that?
and that's free.
Free.
I like free. Free is my favorite number. So anything I can do that's super cheap is amazing because everything else costs
Yeah.
a lot. So
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Free.
Well, if you're going to do the videos, you can start using YouTube and start putting some of those on your website.
and we did just have we got our YouTube page up, which I'm super excited about. So we're giving a promo away to everybody that's in the first 100 that goes onto our YouTube page is going to go in for a drawing of something cool,
Yeah.
maybe a Ring doorbell or something that somebody would want for their house. So
All right.
I know we're putting things on there.
All right. You stay busy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I literally have clients calling me going, I don't know how you do it because as a single mom, it's get them to school, run around, show houses, list houses, do it. And then my son plays lacrosse. So I have lacrosse practice Tuesday and Thursday nights, double headers on Saturday. And everywhere in between there, I'm fitting in clients. So I really have no life.
I can tell you this, there isn't a time of day that we don't text.
Yeah, there's always something going on.
Oh, that is a life.
Yeah. No, I love it. And it gives me the time. I mean, I piece my kids in there, and baseball's starting too. I got a little pitcher. He's a little lefty pitcher. He's my little stud muffin.
Nice.
He's going to be, that's going to be coming. So then I have low overlap, lacrosse, baseball,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But and everywhere in between there, I'm trying to be Susie Homemaker too and learn this cooking thing. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
Just no more cookies.
Yeah, no. I tried some keto cookies last night and it did not turn out very good. Yeah.
So you said at the beginning that the lady in your office, the other agent, her phone was just ringing.
Yes.
So do you feel like in 5 years you're at the point?
I mean, I still want more. I can never have enough. I want to keep growing my team. So I will never turn away business, and the more the better. So that's just keep sending them in. But yeah, I'm finally at that point where I do get calls from clients, or even out of state. Like KW agents are calling us now, so we're showing up higher than other agents, and we're getting a lot of referrals from out of state. And then they all become family. So they go back or they move out of state. And we still have clients that have moved to California or other states, and they're calling us like, hey, when we're in town, can we stop by and see you? And I'm like, our door is always open. Of course, come in. And we had a client that bought out in Sun City Festival, and she went to the pottery class and made us our logo on clay and brought it in to put in our office. Wow. So it's really cool. I think our clients appreciate what we do for them, and then they just kind of keep giving back. So
that's great. So agent that is, let's say there's agents that are watching and listening that are like, oh, man, I want to be there in 5 years.
Yeah.
What would you tell them they need to start doing now?
I mean, I think the biggest thing is be you. I think that was a really hard life lesson. In the beginning of real estate, you see all these big names and the Russell Shaws of real estate, and you want to be them, and you are trying to be something you're not. And so once I finally realized, look, I just have to be me and be outgoing, and sometimes a little bit much, but, our clients like us because we are who we are. And so I think just be yourself and put your best foot forward, and always be in communication with your clients. I mean, I think that's huge. I think the biggest failure that most of us agents make in the beginning is the follow-up, and having a system in place to make sure you're following up with all these clients, because 10 is easy and you're trucking along, and then you're doing more business, and all of a sudden you're over 100 clients, and how do you keep in touch with all of them? And I think it's just crucial. We use kind of the core system of calling the A clients in January, everybody with the last name A, we're reaching out, so that keeps us on point. And then you have the clients that just kind of call you, so you're like, okay, I know I talked to them, so you get to their name and you're like, I just talked to them yesterday, okay, keep going. But it's fun to catch up with them, and I think you just have to be human. And real estate is fun, but it's also a really stressful time for people.
Yeah.
So if they feel like you're in their court and you're gonna protect them and be a real, true, honest person and not just a salesperson, I think that goes a lot further.
Got it.
I've never gotten that feeling about your business.
No.
It's not who you are. I've been in other places where you can tell that it's not genuine.
Yeah.
You have the thing in your gut says this isn't real, and then I walk in with your team and everybody, just like the dog this morning when I came in. You're part of something.
Yeah, Stella's in our
really
office.
Unique.
Our admin, and Michelle, she brings her pit bull in, and Stella just hangs out. She's like, oh my gosh, everyone's here today.
How many people on your team?
So we have 3, including myself. Yeah, we used to have 5, but like I said, we parsed it down, so it helps out. But Stella's our little mascot.
That's cool. Awesome. That's cool.
Just like at my branch.
Yes, you have a little doggy too. I think it helps keep the nerves down.
Shih Tzu out there is our greeter.
Yeah,
she's fabulous.
And anytime you're feeling a little stressed out, you just go.
And you can watch people walk in, and you can clearly see that they're stressed.
Anxiety level goes down.
And then you can watch them literally just calm right down. It's amazing.
With a pit bull.
She's sweet. I know they have a bad rap, but she is like. No, do you?
I had pit bulls.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I have Chihuahuas at home, so they're little ankle biters.
Oh yeah.
So when you planned your first event, did you have that feeling of, oh my gosh, what if nobody shows up?
No,
because I've had somebody ask me that about things, and I'm like, you just have to do it.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, our clients become friends. So the thought of no one showing up was never a fear of ours, cool. Just because we build such good relationships with them. But I could see how some agents would be concerned. But I'm like, hey, then it becomes cheaper, right? So like, who cares? Just get out there and do a couple, you know. And even if you only had 2 people show up, I mean, then you're having good quality conversations with just 2 people. I do find that on our happy hour events, I'm struggling myself because everybody wants to talk to just me. And even though there's other agents on my team, they might not have worked with that agent, and so, you know, you're in a room full of 20 people and they all only want to talk to me, so I'm, you know, round robining. I don't even think I ate that night.
I met with a lot of your people.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And they always all say the same thing, and to me that's unlike a lot of businesses that are out there or people that do what you do. Not everybody has that same level of carryover. So to me, that's a win.
And it's funny because the clients actually end up pairing up together too. Like, you know, so even though they're not sitting there alone, and now that my clients know and have been to some of the happy hours, they're getting bigger because they realize it's not awkward for them either. They end up meeting new friends or people that they could hang out with as well. And, you know, we have some out in Verrado and they're meeting up. Oh, I didn't know you live in Verrado too. And then they become friends. So it's kind of cool. They kind of look at it like a social hour, I guess.
Yeah, that's cool. Any other things you want to say before we get in the ring?
Oh, goodness. I don't know. I think we're good.
We're good? Tony? Anything?
We're ready to roll.
Oh,
right.
goodness.
Let's get it.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. All right, here we go. Let's get in the ring. What do you think the reason is that many agents are not successful?
Goodness. Fear. Fear of not, you know, feeling wanted, or the fear. I think a lot of people's fear is not just getting out there and doing it. They want to know every little last thing, and I think in real estate we're always learning, and if you keep that mindset, then you'll do a lot better. It's the agents, and I teach Ignite and some of the classes for the new agents coming in, and I can almost immediately tell if they're going to make or break it. And it's only because they want to do every little thing and know everything about real estate. And honestly, I mean, I can't tell you I know everything. I mean, I'm constantly learning myself. So I think that's a huge issue. You know, I can't go meet a buyer because I don't have a buyer book. Who cares? Just go. Like, just go meet them. You know, I'm sure a ton of agents at your office that are willing to help you once you're done. It's just that fear of just jump in, man. The water's warm. Go swimming.
There you go. You want to add anything, Tony? I didn't know if you want to answer some of these too.
I would probably say what Kirby says is right. When I meet and interview a new agent, I used to want to throw marketing at them, and now I found 22 years later, I'll ask, what are you willing to do? Will you door knock? Will you ring the phone? Do you have a marketing budget to do some type of mailer system, something? And then designate a program that works for them, as opposed to
just do it.
Throwing you the thing of the day. But you're right. You can almost tell if somebody's going to succeed when they go, I'm just going to go out and make a mess and you're going to help me clean it up. Where everybody else says, well, I haven't filled in all the boxes on the sheet yet, so I can't go into real estate yet.
Sure.
That person is probably going to wash out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
How about our favorite mobile app?
I think my favorite app is Dotloop. I know it seems so cliche, but it really is, because I just take my iPad now, and anywhere I go, like, especially when the market gets crazy and you're writing offers. I mean, I was in Casa Grande last weekend, which I know I said I don't go east of I-17, but the occasional client. I was already in Maricopa for my son's lacrosse game, and I'm like, we'll go look at Maricopa houses, right? And they're like, we want to go to Casa Grande, and I was like, oh no. So that helps a lot, like just being able to like revise things or going on a final walkthrough, and I can have them sign it right then and there. And I immediately, like, my assistant at the office will get a ding on her computer, and so she's already off and running getting things out the door. So they don't have to wait for me to get back. Our offers get out really quickly and stuff. So
cool.
I like it.
She likes the security agent.
Agent.
Oh, that too. I'm sorry, Tony. I do use that,
Gratuitous
actually.
plug. Yeah, you are in my top 10.
I think I'm like, that's only every time somebody asks for a net sheet, I'm like, boop, 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 and I send it. So it's cool, and it looks pretty.
It looks good,
I'm like
too.
all about things looking pretty. So that's
And you get your team colors in there, too.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. They do like
makes
that.
Makes you look professional.
Well, and when you're on a listing appointment, at the end of the day, they want to know the final number.
Yeah,
like,
give me the bottom line.
I could do this amazing 1-hour spiel, and then they're like, so what's my bottom number? And I'm like, okay, that's what it is. And I just pull that up. And the minute I show them, they're like, okay, where do I sign? So, having the ability to run things really quickly, I will agree, even though you're right, though. It is a really highly used app on our team.
All right. How about a book recommendation?
I love Girl Stop Apologizing by Rachel Hollis. I like any of her books, really.
Okay.
I think it was huge, like I said before, about really just learning to be yourself. Steve Valentine says it, too, on his Facebook page all the time. Like, he wears Chucks, and, I watch other agents, and it's being yourself. And once you learn to just, who cares what other people think, just be you, I think that really goes a long way with clients and people and relationships, so.
And it goes as far as like how you're dressed today.
Yeah.
She's like, should I get really dressed up? And I go, no, because
you.
that's not what people are going to see when they come to meet you.
Yeah.
And I think that's important, that who they see here is who they're going to meet when they actually show up at the office.
Yeah.
I said, so where your your company logo?
My Vans, my
Vans.
running shoes. I mean, let's be real. You can't be showing houses in high heels. I'm rolling ankles and falling over, and you can't check lock boxes in heels. Like, it's such a, more power to the girls that can do it, but that is not me.
You have a book you want to throw out?
I recently finished Matt Best's book, Thank You for My Service. Fabulous read.
All right.
I have to add that to the list.
It's amazing.
And one more final question.
Oh,
I'll
my
have you draw
goodness.
from there. Mask?
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Can I read your handwriting?
I hope so.
Who was your favorite singer or band in high school? Oh, my
So
goodness.
that's a good one.
It's a couple months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Actually, I was in the band in high school. I was on the drum line. Little tidbit. I actually went to NAU on a full ride scholarship playing oboe. So I'm
In the drum line?
No. Well, you can't really play the oboe on the marching field, right? So I had to be on the drum line. So it was kind of cool, but still kind of nerdy. What was the Mbop people? That was like big when I was in high school. Who
Was that
those
Hanson?
Yes. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Wow.
I know Hanson?
You should get a special award for that.
Yeah.
Joey, even if I knew it, I wasn't going to say it.
You don't want to admit it.
After I said it, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
I'll collect your man card on the way out.
I heard it was Hanson.
That's awesome.
I saw you Googling it. I saw you Googling
Well, I was on the drum line too. So.
Were you? Cool.
Yes,
What'd you play?
Yes, I played the snare and the
Tenor?
yes.
Nice.
Yes.
See,
did.
I still know the lingo.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It
was a long
was.
Right?
I feel
I actually played for the main, the drum and bugle corps.
Oh,
These-
did you? I
yeah.
always wanted to do that. Like, because it's
Vanguard
after, Vanguard.
in Santa Clara.
It's after you get out of high school, you can do it into college. And I did drumline into college at NAU, but
What did you
I wanted
play?
to do. I was on the cymbal line.
Cymbal lines are
Yeah,
awesome.
and we did the spinning and everything, which is why I had muscles back then. I don't have them anymore.
Those
but,
things are heavy.
Oh, they're brutal. And like you're clipping, back in the day, you're wearing the sports bra and nothing, and you're a bare skin, and you're doing this, and you just have hickeys all over your stomach from like,
you get pinched?
Yeah, pinching yourself. Yeah,
know those,
it's
yeah.
funny.
So, Tony, I had a 65 Chevy Impala, two-door hardtop.
Sweet.
Back in high school.
Hey, we're reminiscing here, okay?
Bring it up a level.
6'4", I'd be impressed.
I used to always bring up cars at the office.
Everybody knows I'm a car nut, and
Yeah.
Kirby's been in the car a couple times. We've
Maybe raced down the street.
Maybe.
Really?
it's still pretty
He
fast.
got on the gas a little bit.
That's so fun. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank
and
you.
sharing. It's been
It was
great.
fun.
Great show. One of the things I got from it was to just be yourself, right?
Yes, be yourself.
That's
and
great.
keep talking to them clients nonstop.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thanks, Tony, for being here.
Tony.
Hey,
Security
thanks for having
title.
us. We always have a good time.
Absolutely. And then our sponsor up here, Fidelity National Home Warranty.
Amazing.
Love them as well.
Shout out to my friend Patty Hackman.
There
Yeah,
you
there
go.
you go.
Right.
Absolutely.
my
Hey,
son.
you know what? I forgot. If agents wanted to reach out to you, are you
our
okay with that?
Yeah. Our website, searchphoenixhouses.com. You can go there, and my cell is on there, and
Okay.
Facebook. Call, text, Facebook. I don't care. You can
Yeah.
message me.
If you Google her, she
You'll-
shows up now.
Yes.
You're
Just
welcome.
Google the
There
Kirby
we go.
team. Just don't go for the Reno one. Go for the Arizona team.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, agents, until next time, we will see you later. Adios. Great job.
Thank you.